Hello everyone, today I'll be doing a solo Nightfall master run with Titan on the arms dealer, with Togetherness and no cheese for the boss fight. For my subclass, I'll be using top tree Sentinel Titan. For my kinetic, I'll be using Launch Shadow. Next, I'll be using the Pulse Rifle, the last Perdition. For my heavy, I'll be using the famous Lament. For my helmet, I'll be using 5 recovery, sniper ammo finder, sword ammo finder, protective light. Next, I'll be using anti-barrier sniper, unstoppable pulse rifle, 5 recovery. For the exotic, I'll be using the crest of Alpha with the 10 recovery, solar damage resistance, charge up, and concussive dampener. Next, I'll be using 10 resistance, sword scavenger, sniper rifle scavenger with taken charge. Next, I'll be using passive guard, 5 resistance with special finisher, and shield break charge. Alright, let's be honest, I haven't been on my Titan for a really long time, so finally I was able to do a Titan run, and of course, Togetherness for Master Nightfall for this week. As usual, you'll have an unpleasant welcome dealing with 2 champions. First, I like to bait one and of course use a lament to DPS it. After I kill the first champion, I first clear down the Void Cabals, the Scions, then I'll be taking down the barrier champion up ahead. Now, I was actually trying to do a different loadout with a scout rifle, and I have done it in my test runs, but it was just too slow, especially with Togetherness on. It just makes the run a bit painful. And maybe I might use a scout exotic for next week. I'm not really sure. I still need to do more testing. So I'm trying to get these sniper scions, but they keep dodging me. And I'm trying to be cautious because remember, Togetherness is probably the worst modifier. And I wish there was other modifiers because it does get a bit annoying doing nightfalls, especially with Togetherness, sometimes attrition as well. Once I clear out a barrier champion, I'm going to scan and then wait to proceed to the next area. There's gonna be a ship, but I don't think in this footage I killed it. So if you don't kill this ship, then he's just going to keep spamming fire at you. But eventually he will go away, he will fly away. For a fire team, I would just kill him right away. That way you can deal with the snipers from far away, because I don't think I was being careful dealing with the snipers far away. And you can see here I was trying to do the lament, but the shield blocked my way. That Phoenix is so lucky. Could have killed him in 2 hits with that attack. So here's an example of if you don't kill the ship, he can interrupt you and sometimes shoot you from far away. So always try your best, especially the fire team, to take down the ship. Now there's these gold cabals. They can kill you quickly if you're not careful, but we're not in Grandmaster mode where it can one-shot you, but it can two-shot you in Master. Especially with Togetherness on, you have to be a little bit more careful. So now I was just trying to throw my grenade to get rid of the ads, and I totally forgot these snipers. So make sure you kill the snipers from far away. I forgot about them, to be honest, because I just wanted to get the Nightfall done. Reason why is because I was exhausted. I was testing 3 different loadouts on Titan, and felt too slow. First, second, Togetherness just makes, you know, nice builds. It ruins my fun. So then I decided to go with this build since Togetherness is on. Unfortunately, next week we're gonna have attrition. So Master for next week's gonna be a bit tough as well. It's gonna be a bad week.
That last tank didn't finish refueling before it got airlifted out. Amanda told me Cabal fuel makes a pretty good accelerant.
So I'm just clearing out a couple ads, and like I said, make sure you take down the 2 snipers all the way from the back. Now you're probably wondering why I'm not jumping. There is a modifier, basically grounded. And of course solar damage is increased. If jumping in the air, airborne is greatly increased. So always, for the love of the traveler speaker, do not jump. So if I'm jumping in the air and that sniper tries to snipe me, I'm going to die. Or let's just say I jump and this barrier champion keeps spamming arc attacks at me, I will die, and it's not fun. I'll make it very simple. If you jump on Master, they're going to melt you like Grandmaster mode. So there we go. Now we know what not to do on Arms Dealer when grounded is on. I killed the first champion, as you saw there. You can simply snipe him, or if you're really bad at doing sniping, which I'm sure nobody's perfect, let's be honest, then what you can do is you can just wait for the champion to push towards you, and once you do, you can use a lament. Now I'm just waiting for the 3 dogs to come by to attack me, that way I can use the lament. Another thing I like to say is always have passive guard if using this build, especially using the sword or lament. That way you won't get killed very quickly. So now I was trying to snipe and then using the lament to finish him off. Of course, you notice I am also using special finisher. Reason why is because I don't know why I get the worst luck. I seem to run out of sniper very fast without special finisher. So I decided to use it. That way I don't have to worry about the tank room of what if I don't have enough sniper, and I don't have to waste too much time. Another thing I like to say is always good to have special finisher with the fire team as well. That way for Grandmaster, nobody has to worry about having no sniper or any special ammo, where one of your teammates can use their finisher and then you'll have enough special ammo. And let's not forget Divinity as well. But anyways, I'm going to spend some time wasting like a couple of seconds of my life to deal with this ship. Once I take down this ship, then I'm going to proceed to the next area. So this ship will stick around and mess with you. It's best to just kill it. That way it won't mess up your DPS towards Unstoppable Champion, the Cabal's dog, etc. Once I dunk the solar charge, I'm going to throw my nade and then just kill the ads, scion, sniper, etc. with the sword. I'm going to wait here because there is some weird bug where this phoenix or this cabal shield appears out of nowhere. He either appears here or the left side. Super annoying and it's irritating. Can you imagine if I didn't know about that? Let's just say I'm standing there on Grandmaster and then I die one shot because he melees me with the shield. So it's just something that I noticed when I was doing my test run, etc. Once I staggered and Unstoppable Champion, I'm going to slice and dice and then take down the Cabal. Another thing I like to mention is if you're using Anarchy and if you use your finisher while having Anarchy slowly DPSing the boss, his backpack will explode. So when using finisher and stuffable champions, always make sure there are no weapons that are constantly or consistently DPSing him, because the backpack will explode and you will die. So be cautious with the unstoppable champions. Now, because this isn't Grandmaster, I'm going to skip a couple of ads just to save time around this area. Now, over here, I would say there is one barrier champion, and you can actually skip these ads. Now, for legend mode, I would say you have to clear all the ads for the 100k, but for master, it's not necessary to take down the shifts, the cabals, the arc shield, etc. Just the barrier champion, since we're going for platinum rank. Now I'm gonna do the same strat as I did for the Grandmaster version. I'm gonna go under this little bridge. I'm gonna try to shoot the sniper, but unfortunately on this footage he was hiding. So if this happens, I would just go for the sniper for Grandmaster, but for Master version, it doesn't really matter. So if he's not there, if he's not a threat, then just take him down. Now you saw that the Phoenix or the Cabal tried to melee me. If that happened in Grandmaster, I would have been dead already. So now I'm gonna go use my Sparrow, and I'm going to Sparrow away and deal with the next room, which I'm sure everyone despises. Now for the Titan, this is gonna be easy peasy, and I'm gonna make the tanks look like a joke. Even though I wasn't 100% accurate, I still got it done. So I'm going to pop a bubble, do a couple of sniper shots, go in the bubble again, and be careful with the tank where he can shoot. You can see there that he almost got me, and I'm trying to be a little bit careful, and of course going to the bubble. So just be a little cautious. And then just take down the legs, and he should be dead very, very soon. So I'm just trying to make sure. Oh, he's moving. You can see he's running away. And I will kill him very, very soon. So if the tank didn't run away, then I already would kill the tank right now. But because he ran away like a coward, and it was unfortunate to be honest, then I had to go for plan B, because my plan A was to take down the tank, take down the stuffable champions, and then of course take down the void cabals. Then I can proceed to the left area, well, to the right area, to deal with the cabals up ahead. So the tank still wasn't dead, and the void cabals wasn't dead, so I had to take them down. You can use a lament on these cabals, but they have a backpack which they could explode on you. So always be cautious when dealing with the void cabal. So if you see a backpack, then you need to be careful with them. So right now you can see that their backpack exploded. So now I'm just trying to scout, see, and trying to kill this unstoppable champion. Once I kill the unstoppable champion, I'm going to take down a couple of cabals up ahead. Now I was trying to take down the unstoppable champion up ahead. I ran out of sniper, but I wasn't really too worried. Now one mistake I did in this video was I didn't clear all the cabals. That was one mistake I did, and I should have done it, but I was being a little impatient and I really wanted to get this done. I wanted to get the Nightfall done. I don't like Togetherness. It's not fun. And you can see that these red ads, they're very dangerous. And then later on they will back away, but I wouldn't recommend to push towards to this area unless with a fire team, then go ahead. So now because all these cabals retreat because they failed to try to kill me, I'm trying to take down this tank. And then later on, I didn't realize, by the way, that Bungie gave me ammo. So it was kind of funny in this footage. So always make sure if you do have sniper because I didn't notice after 10 or 15 seconds that Bungie gave me sniper. So make sure you take down the tank, that way it won't give you any trouble. Now this part can be really annoying, especially if you don't have a Warmind cell build. So in this area, it's always best to take down the red ads or the cabal, etc., than to deal with the barrier champions. Now, what I'm planning to do for this area is to take down all the ads, clear everything out, and I think in this footage I messed up. I think I missed 3 or 2 of them because I was trying to scout and it looked good. It looked like there was nobody, you know, it looked like I cleared everything out. But then later on, there were more. Now I'm just scouting again, I'm just looking, and all of a sudden there's still more of these red ads. So I was scouting again. Of course, the barrier champion was spamming his attack and he can't kill me. The wall blocked his way. So I'm jumping down the floor and going back to the platform because they seem to react and try to make them expose themselves so I can snipe them or use my pulse rifle. So everything looks good as I thought. So I decided to pick up some snipers and then just proceed to the area of the barrier champion. So unfortunately, I don't think I cleared out all the ads, which was my mistake. As you can see, yes, I said that, I missed a couple of ads and I didn't know. I mean, if I did know, I would count exactly 100% how many are there in this master Nightfall. Maybe next time I will count and write some notes. Sometimes I do that if it's really necessary, where I count how many are the red ads, cabal, shields, and I write in my notes. And of course do a little drawing of the map, etc, etc. And I have done it on the Prophecy Dungeon and Pit of Heresy. And I might have to do that for Grandmasters as well. So now I'm just trying to take down these red ads because they're gonna mess up my DPS. I don't want that to happen. Now I'm trying to remember in this footage if I did kill the cabal with the sniper or I had to go and kill both of them. So make sure you have enough sniper to take down the cabal. Now if I have Vulpal weapon or high reserves, maybe I would have killed the barrier champions much more faster. Alright, so in this footage, I actually did kill the champion. Once I take down the cabal, I'm going to gather a couple of ammo and then turn on the 2 switches. So one of the switches is up ahead over here, and the second one's on the down right side platform. So my idea for this method is to pop a bubble for the Titan. And I'm going to throw my grenade and use as much sniper as I can to take down the tank. Now the grenades for the Hunter, the Void Wall grenades are very, very good for the tanks. So now I'm going to throw my nade and then do a couple of snipers. And finally, I can actually throw my grenade pretty good in this video because on my Warlock, I kept messing up on the tank. Thank you, Bubble Titan and the Traveler and the Speaker. Once I take down the tank, I'm going to kill the Unstoppable Champions. So they always seem to jump over this area. I'm going to kill them very fast. And then wait for the next one. The power of manipulation. I'm going to stagger him again and then kill him with the lament. And because I wasn't wearing Loosened Blade, so if I had Loosened Blade, the charge of the sword would regain much more faster. So now I had to wait a bit and then take down the last Cabal, well, the second one with the sniper. So once 2 of the Unstoppable champions are dead, I can actually go and kill the Unstoppable champion with the lament. You can also use your sniper to take him down. I was missing like 2 shots over there. And he was running away from me. Isn't that hilarious? Once you take down the Unstoppable champion, I'm trying to do the finisher and it wasn't working. When using special finisher, sometimes you need to have a certain amount of super energy to do your finisher. Now, it was kind of bizarre because I did had enough super to use my finisher to get sniper ammo. So little things like that can happen and it could be a bit irritating. So because this gold Cabal is dangerous, I'm going to just snipe him from far away. And of course take down a couple of ads. I'm gonna throw my grenade and take down the dogs. Now we're going to proceed to the next area. I'm going to do a mini time skip here. I went back to look for more ammo for a sniper. Now this is going to be like the pre-boss room where we're actually going to deal a couple more champions. Now as I said before, always deal with the barrier champion that seems to spawn from the upper right side. So throughout all my test runs, in this video, the barrier champion did not appear at the right side. And it was very unlucky, to be honest. I was a bit upset that of all the runs I've done, it has to be this one. I guess I could say the mistake that I did is I shouldn't interact with the boss and should have just immediately jumped on this platform, and then the barrier champion will be around here momentarily. So maybe that's why the barrier champion did not spawn there. And it's a bit RNG with the barrier champion, and let me just warn you that these barrier champions are buggy. They can lag, they can actually spawn on the top of the platforms and stomp you. It has happened to me in Grandmaster mode. Now, because I was red health, I had to wait for my shield so I can regain a couple of my health. Now you can see there is an Unstoppable champion in this area, and I'm going to try to kill it. So like I said, always take down the barrier champion that always seems to appear from the right side. I would just ditch the Unstoppable champion and first deal with the barrier champion, then the Unstoppable. Now, in this footage, it's just RNG, unfortunately. Usually the barrier champion appears momentarily around the area where I'm standing and you can just take him down easily. It's best, to be honest, because dealing with 2 barrier champions at the same time on a specific area, which you guys already know, it's not fun. And I don't like it. There is a plan B to deal with the barrier champions, but it can be very, very dangerous, risky, and I just don't like that method. So I'll be showing you another method to deal with the 2 barrier champions. And like I said, I don't like it, but I had no choice. And I was being a little reckless. No, I'm just trying to clear down as much ads as I can because I have to deal with 2 barrier champions very soon, both of them at the same time, and it's not fun. Not fun at all. Now you're probably thinking, why don't you just snipe the barrier champion right now? Well, the problem is, what if the second barrier champion lags randomly, as you can see here? I'm trying to snipe him and then the second barrier champion starts to shoot me. So I can't do that. So I have to first clear down all the ads and I have to go to the top of the ship. And I don't like the method, but no choice. Another method is on this platform over here where I'm standing. You can take down both of the champions over here. But then again, it could be RNG of where they're gonna go. So it just could be very, very frustrating. And very, very annoying. So yeah, I'm just taking my sweet time. You can see these Cavals, these barrier champions are lagging all over. Did you see that barrier champion from the left side? It was jumping, then it was lagged a bit, and then it glitched. Teleported to the ground. Don't you just love that when Bungie just manipulates you, just tricks you, thinking that it's stuck so you can snipe him, but then he teleports to the ground. So this is another area you can deal with the barrier champions. But I don't like this area because one, if you don't clear out all the ads, including the ads or the Cavals from the back left side, they're going to throw grenades and it's not going to be fun. Right now, I'm just making sure everything is okay. And I'm going to try to kill the champion with the sniper. Once I clear down the barrier champion, which did not work to be honest, because one, the Cabals for some reason can see me from this area and can throw and shoot grenades at me, which can be annoying. So I tried again and he was hiding. So yeah, always make sure you take down the first barrier champion in the beginning. Ditch the boss, ditch the unstoppables. Just ditch them. Your first rule is to deal with the first barrier champion from the upper right side. Then you can deal with the boss, with the unstoppable champion, etc. Because if you don't, then you're going to have a hard time dealing with both of the champions, which can be very annoying. And with Togetherness, it's just very irritating. So you can see I'm trying to kill him. Grenades messing me up. I decided to just go with lament. So this method is very, very dangerous. I don't recommend anyone to do what I did right now because I could have died. But I got impatient. I'll be honest with you, I got really impatient. And I wanted to kill that barrier champion. And the sniper, and I was running out of sniper and it was very, very annoying. He kept running away from me, trying to take cover. Then I was getting grenades throwing at me. It's just so irritating, and I don't like the two barrier champions on the arms dealer. It's very annoying, irritating, and now I found out why I don't like arms dealer on master, or of course grandmaster. Because of this area and getting 100k on master, you have to clear down everything as fast as possible until the boss fight. If you don't on solo, then you're not going to get the 100k. Which irritates me a bit. And then legend is much worse, but then again there are less champions, so it's not very stressful. But it can be again, because there is a timer to get the 100k solo for legend. So once I clear out all the ads, we're going to deal with the boss. Now my run could have been much quicker if only the barrier champion wasn't blocking my way. And if only I could have killed that barrier champion from the beginning and ignored the boss. Maybe this run could have been much faster. Now we're gonna deal with the final boss. So I'm going to do a different method. And I noticed the boss fight's a little different. So depending how much DPS you do at the boss was supposed to move. and I wanted to manipulate the boss so I could one-phase it. But I couldn't. I couldn't do the one-phase with the bubble because of Togetherness. I felt like Togetherness was kind of holding me back, and I wanted to wear the exotic helmet for the Titan. I had to do a different method since Togetherness is on, and it could be a little frustrating. So my plan was to do some DPS until his health is half. Once I do, I'm going to do as much DPS as I can, and I'm going to save my lament because I'm going to try to take him down at the second phase of the boss fight. So now I'm just trying to scout and try to figure out how can I deal with this boss when he's walking. And of course gonna go to the upper platform. So I was just trying to get ready for DPS because the boss is gonna move, as you can see. He always moves when his health is half, more than half. And I have to snipe him from far away because he is gonna be very annoying, especially if you don't kill him. Well, if you don't make him pop the bubble. So now I'm just trying to snipe him, and at the same time I was dodging his attacks. I wouldn't recommend this on Grandmaster. He will one-shot you, to be honest. So now this is the part where it can be a bit frustrating, especially with this loadout. Now I'm trying to take down the ship. Yes, take down the ship always. If you don't take down the ship, you will die, even in Master. But then again, we have Togetherness, so it could be a bit much worse, more frustrating than regular Master. So now I'm trying to pop the shield and then just spamming the pulse rifle. You can see that tank, well, you can see that the ship is very, very tanky. And you can see I had to put another shield because my health was going low. And I thought I had sniper, so I had to switch back to my pulse rifle and deal with him. So now a couple of red ads were shooting at me, so I decided to throw my grenade. Hopefully it will do something, because they are very, very aggressive right now and trying to kill me. So as you can see here, once you kill the ship, once you take down the ship, you can now take your time to clear down the cabals. So now this method is going to be different since we cannot do the cheese method with this subclass for Titan. My plan, since Togetherness is on, I have tried to one phase with Lament, but it just did not work out through my testings. And like I said, the boss is different. He doesn't move behind the crates, behind the boxes like before. He just stands there, right? He just stands in the middle of the boss fight as you saw when we were shooting at him. He doesn't move. And it's very bad because back in the day on Destiny 2 Vanilla, he used to move and snipe. But now he doesn't do it anymore, so it can be hard to one-phase him. And with Togetherness on, even worse. I'm going to do a different method where I'm going to pop the bubble when he's jumping on a specific platform, and then of course to use the lament to kill him quickly. Now the method I'm doing is dangerous, especially with Togetherness on. If there was no Togetherness, I would say yeah, go yeah, it's safe, it's good. But with Togetherness, where your health cannot regain, very risky. And I know it's gonna look easy in this footage, but trust me, it's it's a very frustrating method to do with Togetherness is on. That's another reason why I put Protective Light. I put Protective Light just in case I'm on red health. So now what I'm gonna do over here is gonna dunk the orb, pop a bubble before he jumps in the bubble, and I'm going to do as much DPS as I can with the lament. But sometimes the boss can randomly push you to the pit on the left side, which it happened to me randomly. Thank the speaker and the traveler that he kept stomping. Sometimes he doesn't stomp at you even if you are close to him. And then he can just keep walking away and messing up your DPS. And we finally killed the boss, so I was very, very happy about it. And the scary part is the ship is still shooting me. Yeah, so I actually almost died while collecting the loot chest. So thank you so much for watching. We finally beat the boss. I am forever, and the ship still keeps shooting me. Wow. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.